Hi everyone, Ronan Unchained. The Last of Us Remake, PS5 trailer. They're remaking the original 2012-2013 PS3 Last of Us game. I adore that first game. I think it's probably my favorite video game. It's up there with Super Metroid and Donkey Kong Country, but I adore Ellie and Joel. Part 2 was a journey, to say the least. And I'm very intrigued to see how the remake is going to go by. I've seen already some pictures and have had a little discussion with a friend of mine. But to each their own. But let's see how this trailer delivers and how it's going to look differently running on PS5. Whew.
So why'd you leave Boston?
Tommy. What does that have to do with that little girl?
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
Everything to do with that little girl.
You know, I've never been this close.
2nd of September.
It's the outside.
Oh, is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there.
Damn, those graphics.
Once upon a time.
Ooh, Left Behind.
In this world, that's good for one thing. Get you killed.
Bill.
I can take care of
How many
myself.
close calls have we had? I get in trouble in there. You make every shot count.
I got this.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
Okay, part 1. Now they're labeling it part 1. The 2nd of September, is that considered Outbreak Day, or now that they call it The Last of Us Day? Ah, okay. So it's before Outbreak Day / Last of Us Day. Okay. I have to admit, it looks gorgeous. It looks like they used whatever they made part 2 beautifully, visually. But like I told my friend in the discussion on Twitter, was that I love the models from the first game, just because that's the look of part of the first game, part 1, and then part 2. It looks like both Ellie and Joel have been seasoned. The world has been seasoned, and I like that contrast. If they look too similar to both games, I guess that may work for other people. It may not work for me. Yeah, because I remember even the recap of part 2 of what happened in the first game. I was like, whoa, that's different from the first game. That looks different from the first game, but they just upgraded the graphics, so that's interesting. But yeah, I think the models of the first game, both meta-wise and in the story and the world, symbolizes for both Ellie and Joel the difference that they both have. Joel being born before the outbreak, and Ellie being born after, right after the outbreak, and how there is the infected and whatnot that's around it, but from what I gather of the game and what I gather of Left Behind, and even American Dreams, I believe is the comic. American Dreams, yes, yeah. I have the. I'm disappointed in myself. That I forgot. But yes, Last of Us American Dreams and Left Behind. From what I gathered of both stories, was that Ellie was set from birth as a kid, as baby, just in schools, in foster care in this world. She never really left the city, if you will, wherever she was, and that's what's unique about her meeting Joel and going out of the city. That now she's realizing you know, how dangerous it is out there when there's no military government supervising people, and how it's you're on your own and whatnot. And throughout the course of the game, she gets stirred, she gets more gruff, and she changes when she meets David. I mean, should I even go to details more of that? I'll definitely check it out. I mean, the first game, I visit it annually. Sometimes even on a monthly basis, just to play a section, whether it be Bill's Town or Tommy's and Maria's and Tommy's sector, just because I adore spending time with those characters, even though it's a hostile environment. And yeah, this is a game remake that I'm gonna see if this is just a graphics point of view that they're just remaking, or also story that they're remaking. And I'm also, more than this remake game, the TV show. The TV show, I believe I heard that they wrapped, and I want to see a teaser for that, please, por favor. I'm awaiting my Joel Part 2 statue to come soon from Dark Horse Comics. Yeah, so The Last of Us has my support. Last of Us has my support, and hopefully I can get to check it out. Thanks for checking out my reaction to The Edge of the Universe and back. Endure and survive.